Your art can never be taken from you. This is my art. Except, this isn't actually my art. Now, I'm not trying to say that I stole this, or this is a copy of someone else's work. This is my original art. Except, it's not actually my art. Let me try to explain. The illustration or drawing or painting that you or I create, the finished artwork, is the output. The output is not the expression. The output is the footprint left behind by your journey into the expression. That is to say, the finished artwork will always be just a fossil of what you experienced creating it. Let me say it again. The art is not your expression. At best, it's a descriptor of what you were trying to express while you created it. This is why your art can never be taken from you. Even if an algorithm is trained on your style to the point where it's creating footprints and fossils that appear to take more skill and expression than the real markers of your actual output, the actual expression and experience cannot be stolen. They are intangible. They are a secret value that only you, as the artist, can possess. AI or art theft or a general depreciation of the perceived value of art can remove your ability to commodify your art, certainly. But they can't take away what it actually is, which is a journey through the expression of your own experience. It is as unique to you as anything can ever be. It is untouchable. Don't ever be fooled into coveting or idolizing a meticulously detailed and beautiful footprint, even if it's your own, especially if it's your own. This is not the thing that has the intrinsic value. It is a shadow of the thing. The journey that you made to leave that footprint, and your skill and your drive and your passion to take that journey and continue that journey in spite of the pain and the suffering and the loneliness and the sorrow. That's the thing. Like the young woman that once told me that she stopped drawing because her favorite sketchbook with all of her favorite drawings in it was stolen. Stopped drawing forever. I felt no sympathy for her. Instead, I felt a kind of quiet revulsion. She thought the output had more value than the act of creation did.
He thought that the answers were the answer for everything.
Not only is the output replaceable, but as an artist, the output can and must be constantly replaced because your experience living is constantly being updated. Steal one footprint from my experience, and I'll replace it with 30 others. Steal one sketchbook, and I'll fill another one. What makes it mine cannot be taken from me. Now, if all of this just sounds like blind optimism or cope or sheepish capitulation to a scary future that we seemingly can't avoid, I'd wager it's because the art that you create is not yours in an experiential sense. You're overvaluing the output. If it's that easy to steal your art from you or to deter you from ever creating any more of it, then I'm afraid that you, like that young woman, misunderstood the assignment of being an artist. It would be amazing if I could make a decent living out of creating art, but only so that I could have more time to create even more art. Creation is the goal. Monetization simply helps facilitate that goal. So if, heaven forbid, the world becomes a place where I can never receive money for my art, where no one cares to see my art, or no one can because it's drowning in a sea of procedurally generated machine code disguised to look like art, my art will continue to be valuable to me. The creation of art will still be valuable to me. Maybe even more valuable because it will have been decoupled from systems that actively work to cheapen the experience of creating it. But if that world leads you, to abandon the creation of art. I'm sad to hear it, because that means you never truly loved the experience. For the rest of you, your art can never be taken from you.